Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down, I do believe. He gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the option, they give it to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Marked down at the 6. They'll go again here with Henry. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Wilson going to throw right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Russ. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
In motion comes Andrews. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. That's on the second rounder out of Washington, Roger Rosengarten. They'll motion over Flowers. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
This one complete to Bateman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Again, it's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes, but now on 3rd and goal following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. It just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to run it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Whoa. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take them down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Third and short, Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. From the gun, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down, Jackson to the tight end Likely. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Jackson now. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Down inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is caught, and he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Russ. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. And he'll take it on in. Then Jefferson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Again, it's Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, on the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down. On second down, Russ. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. And if they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action. It's Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down, up to the 44.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Wilson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete, but as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. Out
of the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds his tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Austin brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game, but the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
2nd down. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. This is Henry, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Now Wilson on 1st down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They run it over center with Harris. The The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now Russ. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Another run here with Harris. And he'll be taken down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. One more time, it's Harris. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run with Harris. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. They'll give it to Harris again. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.